If your hips won't rise, here's the reason why. Hey guys, welcome back to RW Athletics 1. Today we're going to talk about the inversion, what it is, the muscles you use, common mistakes I see all the time, and how a beginner can learn their first full inversion in the pole vault. What inversion really is. So inversion is the process of getting your body to flip upside down on the pole, but it's not like a flip in gymnastics. It's more like letting your hips rise up while you keep pressure on the pole. The biggest thing to understand is this. Inversion is the result of a good swing, not a move you force. You're just letting the energy move you upward while you keep your body long and tight, and when done correctly, you should feel almost like a second nature. The muscles you actually use. Inversion looks like an upper body move, but honestly, it's mostly your core and hips doing the work. Here are the main muscles involved. Number 1 is your lower abs. These help lift your hips upward, and if your lower abs aren't strong, you're going to struggle to get vertical. Number 2 is hip flexors. Your hip flexors work overtime in helping bring everything upward without bending in half. Number 3, your lats and upper back. Your lats and upper back help you stay connected to the pole while letting you stay tall and in that reverse C position without collapsing. Number 4, your hamstring and your glutes. These fire during the swing and help you keep a long trail leg, which gives you more leverage and helps you input more power into the pole and have an even better swing up than before. Common mistakes with the inversion. There are a few common mistakes that every beginner makes while trying to learn to invert, and if you're doing any of these, inversion is going to feel almost impossible. Mistake number 1, trying to tuck. Trying to tuck immediately after jumping off the ground leads to less power being inputted into the pole. People think inversion is about bringing your knees up, but a tuck actually kills your swing and makes it way harder to get vertical. Instead, focus on having a straight leg when swinging through. Mistake number 2 is turning too early. The mistake of turning too early you see most commonly with beginner vaulters, but also happens with intermediate and advanced vaulters too. Starting your turn too early before you're inverted is basically cutting off your lift before it even happens. Mistake number 3, bending the arms. When both arms bend, you lose pressure on the pole and your hips can't rise. This leads to you fighting the pole for height instead of using it to its fullest. This can also lead to you landing shallow. Mistake number 4, not finishing the swing. A lot of beginners stop their swing halfway and then try to force themselves upside down, and if your swing dies early, inversion does too. Mistake number 5, rushing it. Inversion isn't supposed to be immediate. Rushing the inversion leads to less power in the pole, so even if you do force yourself upside down, you'll significantly lose height in the process, and you'll pull yourself off the pole. How a beginner can learn their first full inversion. Alright, here's the part everyone wants to know. How to actually learn your first inversion. Step 1, start on a high bar. Before the pole, learn the motion on a bar. Hang long, swing and lift your hips towards your hands. Don't tuck, as you should be lifting your hips and not your knees when inverting. Step 2, do short run pop-ups. This means 1 and 2 step or 3 and 4 step if you don't have your 1 and 2 step. These vaults should be used to focus solely on the swing and getting your hips up. So if you're far enough to where you need to focus on planting or counting your steps, you're too far. Don't worry about turning. Just feel your hips rising and your body start to naturally turn inverted as you practice more and more. Step 3, keep the trail leg long. A long trail leg gives you tons of power and it's what drives the swing and makes inversion a lot easier to do. Think of your leg as a wrench. If you have a tight bolt when building your IKEA bunk bed and all they give is a small 2-inch wrench, it's going to be really hard to give you any leverage. Now think of what if you had a 2-foot wrench. That bolt would be undone in no time. By bending your knees, you're creating a small wrench, and by straightening your leg, you're creating a long wrench. Step 4, think hips to hands. If you've done step 1, which is inverting on a high bar, you'll probably understand that trying to invert your whole body as one piece is levels more difficult than simply bringing your hips to your hands and extending upwards. Your goal isn't to force yourself upside down, just bring your hips towards your top hand as the pole moves you. If you keep pressure and stay long, the invert will naturally start happening. Step 5, don't rush the turn. The turn only happens once you're fully extended. If you turn early, you cut the inversion short, everything collapses, and all that extra energy stored up into the pole to take you up higher is wasted. Step 6, slow is smooth. Beginners always try to yank themselves upside down, but you should never do that. A good inversion feels slow, controlled, and almost calm. Now don't take this as I need to be as slow as possible. You still want to swing through with a straight leg as fast as possible as you can to get as much power out of the pole as possible, which will help your invert. So yeah, that's the inversion, what it is, what muscles you use, what to avoid, and how to actually get your first one. Just take your time with it, stay long in the swing, and keep pressure on the pole. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to see more athletic breakdowns, tips, and tricks. If you want me to break down any other part of the vault, swing up, run up, take off, drop it in the comments. Also, if you have any questions for me on how you can improve your athletics in any way, drop it down below and I'll respond. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. See ya.